Life is a tough road to hoe while chasing my dreams and ambitions. I learned a long time ago, a man has to roll with the punches. You'll break if you don't learn to bend. You learn how to crawl, then you learn how to fall, 'cause life is a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. It can blow a man down, but he'll get up again. Life is a hard blowing wind. Don't ever give up on believing things will get better someday. Try to be strong and try to hold on, so the cold winds won't blow you away. Nobody said life was easy. Some of us lose, some win. I think the secret's in knowing that life is a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. It can blow a man down, but he'll get up again. Life is a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. It can blow a man down, but he'll get up again. Life is a hard blowing wind.
Life is not always a rainbow. Love is not always a rose. Sometimes it rains on our hopes and our dreams, and sometimes the winter wind blows. I used to think winning was easy, but I've lived some and I've come to know that life is not always a rainbow, and love is not always a rose. Some get to run for the roses, some have to crawl through the thorns. Some people bless every day their life, while some curse the day they were born. I just try to stay dry when it's raining, and stay warm when the winter wind blows. I know life is not always a rainbow, and love is not always a rose. Some folks complain when it's raining about little things life puts them through, but that's only on the job training for the big things that life throws at you. I've listened and I've learned my lessons. Now I'll be alright 'cause I know that life is not always a rainbow, and love is not always a road. Some get to run for the roses, and some have to crawl through the thorns. Some people bless every day they live, while some curse the day they were born. I just try to stay dry when it's raining, and stay warm when the winter wind blows. I know life is not always a rainbow, and love is not always a rose. I know life is not always a rainbow, no, and love is not always a rose. I've tasted lots of love, wasted lots of love, but I kept some to keep myself warm. 'Cause I need some memories to wrap around me when I have to walk through a storm. When I've used up all my time, when life's over and I'm on the stage, when the last curtain falls, I'll thank the Lord for the things that made my heart sing, and your love was sweetest of all. When it's my turn to stand with my soul in my hand and my back to eternity's wall, I'll thank the Lord for the time when your love was mine, for your love was sweetest of all. Your love was sweetest of all. There's a sweet melody I wrap around me when cold, lonely nights get too long. It's you and the part that you played in my heart. You run through my mind like a song. You were a part of maturing my heart. As I think of the past, I now recall of all the lovers I've known, of the love come and gone. Your love was sweetest of all. And when it's my turn to stand with my soul in my hand and my back to eternity's wall, I'll thank the Lord for the time when your love was mine, for your love was sweetest of all. Your love was sweetest of all. And when it's my turn to stand with my soul in my hand and my back to eternity's wall, I'll thank the Lord for the time when your love was mine, for your love was sweetest of all. Your love was sweetest of all. And when it's my turn to stand with my soul in my hand and my back to eternity's wall.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. To the flag that our fathers fought so hard to save, my dad was turned over today in his grave. If he saw the things some Americans do, to the symbol of freedom, the red, white, and blue. symbol of freedom, the red, white, and blue. To the symbol of freedom, the red, white, and blue.
Well, hello, stranger. Nice of you to call me on my birthday. Who'd have thought that you'd remember me from years ago? You packed up your things, took off your ring, and that's all that I remember. I've been through hell, but I stopped missing you 2 beers ago. It took some time, and just when I was sure that we were over, you called, and all the memories and pain began to flow. I popped another top, and it all stopped. Now I'm happy it's true, I did stop missing you 2 beers ago. Call again, 'cause time and lots of old Milwaukee have seen me through forgetting you. Now I'll be fine and slow. Let's say goodnight, don't call a ride, erase me from your memory. Please do, 'cause I stopped missing you 2 beers ago. It took some time, and just when I was sure that we were over, you called, and all the memories and pain began to flow. I popped another top, and it all stopped. Now I'm happy it's true, I did stop missing you 2 beers ago. Oh, it's true, I did stop missing you 2 beers ago.
When Mama came in and she closed the door, I could tell by the look on her face she had something to say. She gave me a hug and then she hugged me again, sat down on my bed and took hold of my hand and told me some things I remember to this day. She said we made it through your ABCs, braids and braces, the birds and the bees. You've been a good girl and I'm real proud of you. It may be a man's world, honey, but you can succeed and make a whole lot of money if you remember there's 2 things you gotta do. You gotta think like a man and work like a dog. You gotta think like a man and work like a dog. But if you think like a man and work like a dog, oh honey, there's nothing in this whole wide world that you can't do. a big wide world and you're a real smart girl, and I know you'll succeed if you just think like a man and work like a dog. If you think like a man and work like a dog, just think like a man and work like a dog, and twice as hard. Oh, well, there's nothing in this whole wide world that you can't do if you think like a man and work like a dog. If you think like a man and work like a dog. Remember this, honey. If you work for